What if we told you that your regular security practices aren't enough in today's digital world? In the age of rapid technological advancement, the digital landscape is constantly evolving. As we navigate through this digital age, the importance of robust security measures cannot be overemphasized. In the past, basic security measures may have been sufficient, but now with the rise in complexity and frequency of cyber threats, it's clear that we need to step up our game. Cybercriminals are becoming more sophisticated, exploiting vulnerabilities in systems that were once considered secure. It's not just about protecting your data anymore, but also about safeguarding your digital identity and maintaining the integrity of your systems. This is where advanced security practices come into play. This term might seem daunting, but don't worry, we're not diving into the technicalities just yet. Essentially, advanced security practices are a set of measures designed to provide an extra layer of protection against cyber threats. So what does this involve? Think of it as a multi-layered approach to security. It's not just about having a strong password or an antivirus software anymore. Advanced security practices encompass a whole range of strategies, from risk management and incident response planning to network and system security, data protection, and user awareness and training. These practices ensure that even if a cybercriminal manages to infiltrate your system, they won't get far. It's like having a series of security checkpoints that an intruder has to pass through. Each layer of security is designed to detect, deter, and delay cyber threats, giving you the time to respond and recover. The digital world is a battlefield, and we need to arm ourselves with the right tools and strategies to navigate it safely. Gone are the days when a simple firewall was enough to keep the cybercriminals at bay. In the face of evolving threats, we need to evolve our security measures, too. With advanced security practices, you can stay one step ahead of cyber threats. Buckle up as we dive deeper into the realm of advanced security in the upcoming scenes. Stay tuned, because this is just the beginning. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly are these advanced security practices? Well, let's break it down. Advanced security practices are like a four-legged stool, each leg representing a critical pillar: network security, risk management, enterprise security architecture, and research and collaboration. First up, we have network security. Picture your home. It's a sanctuary, right? Network security is like the locks on your doors and windows. It's all about protecting the integrity of your network, ensuring only the right people have access, and keeping out the unwanted guests. This involves firewalls, encryption, and secure login protocols, among other things. Next, we move on to risk management. Imagine you're planning a road trip. You check the weather, your car's condition, the traffic situation, all to ensure a safe journey. That's risk management in a nutshell. It's about identifying potential threats and vulnerabilities and taking steps to mitigate them. It's the seatbelt to your network's car ride, if you will. Thirdly, we have enterprise security architecture. Think of this as the blueprint of a building. It's the grand design that guides how all security measures should be arranged and interact to provide a cohesive defense. It's about aligning security strategies with business objectives, ensuring not just protection but also efficiency and productivity. Lastly, but by no means least, is research and collaboration. This is the community watch of our security neighborhood. By constantly studying emerging threats and collaborating with others in the field, we stay ahead of the game. It's about sharing insights, learning from others' experiences, and collectively enhancing our defenses. Each of these components is crucial, and they work together to form a well-rounded defense. Network security is your lock and key, risk management is your seatbelt, enterprise security architecture is your blueprint, and research and collaboration is your neighborhood watch. These components form the foundation of advanced security practices, providing a robust shield against cyber threats. Understanding these principles is one thing, but how do we apply them in real-world scenarios? Let's delve into how these principles can be put into action and the role of advanced security practitioners in this process. It's a journey that involves identifying vulnerabilities, developing robust security strategies, and maintaining a solid security infrastructure. To begin with, identifying vulnerabilities is akin to finding the weak links in our security chain. This might involve a thorough examination of systems, software, and hardware to detect potential security risks. It's a crucial first step because, as they say, you can't fix what you don't know is broken. Next, we develop security strategies. This is where advanced security practitioners really shine. They use their understanding of security principles to devise comprehensive plans that safeguard against potential threats. These strategies could range from implementing firewalls to encrypting sensitive data or even training staff on safe online practices. Remember, a good strategy is an adaptable one, capable of responding to an evolving threat landscape. Maintaining the security infrastructure is the ongoing task that keeps everything running smoothly. This involves regular system updates, patching vulnerabilities, and monitoring for unusual activity. It's like a never-ending game of cat and mouse with potential threats, but it's a game that we must always be ready to play. Now, it's important to note that our industry is ever evolving, with new threats and vulnerabilities emerging regularly. So, how do we keep up? Well, continuous learning and collaboration are key. Advanced security practitioners must be lifelong learners, staying updated on the latest threats and defense mechanisms. They must also be willing to collaborate, sharing knowledge and strategies with their peers to address common challenges. In essence, implementing advanced security practices is not just about the technical aspects. It's also about thinking strategically, being proactive, and always staying one step ahead of potential threats. It's a challenging yet rewarding field that requires both technical expertise and strategic thinking. Implementing advanced security practices requires both technical expertise and strategic thinking. So, are advanced security practices really worth all the effort, you might ask? Well, let's summarize what we've delved into today. Advanced security practices are like the invisible shields, safeguarding our digital assets from a constant barrage of cyber threats. They form the backbone of our digital fortresses, ensuring our data remains secure and our operations uninterrupted. Without them, we expose ourselves to a myriad of risks, from data breaches to system compromises to financial losses. The potential consequences of neglecting these practices are far-reaching and devastating. They can cripple businesses, ruin reputations, and even pose threats to national security. In essence, these practices are not just about protecting data. They are about fostering trust, ensuring continuity, and underpinning our digital society. They are the lighthouses in the murky sea of cyber threats, guiding us to safe shores. In a world where cyber threats are a constant reality, advanced security practices are not just an option, they're a necessity.